In this tutorial, I'm going to go over how to create a page. So to get started, just make sure you're on the content section, which is easy to get to. Once you log in, you just go up to these three little bars and hit content. So to create a page, you want to do add new, select page. To begin, I would just make sure to add a title and link names. So let's say about Katie, and then I'm going to say about Katie. I usually name them all the same so it's consistent. I don't get confused. This file name alias is the name that comes up right here. So it's your domain name / and then the page name. And then I'm just going to say what the link name is. And now I'm ready to create a page. So right up here is the toolbar. And let's see, to the left here, these are just formatting options. Heading 1, you only really want to use once in a page, and it's usually the title. So I would say about Katie as my heading 1. And then if I had more content, I would divide it up and use these titles. And it doesn't matter how many times you use these, but it does matter with this for search engine results. If you wanted to bold text, there's that option. Emphasis, there's a bunch in here. And this is, you can also center your image to the right or to the left. Same with your video from here, but you can also do that with, this right here. And this, you can left justify, right justify text or picture, and center. And then over here, you've got bullet points, number list. This is if you want to insert a link into your page, this is what you can do. That's what you need for this. And then this is insert an image and edit and / insert a video. You can do YouTube as well. So you would put your embed code right here. So to get started, I'm going to do a picture. So in order to find a picture, I need to hit this little button right here on the right. And this is what's called the Moxie Manager. So I've been using the website for a while and have uploaded a bunch of pictures. So anything you've uploaded, it keeps a memory of it. So I'm going to select this one right here. Also, if it's already in the manager, sometimes you might find an issue if you try to upload it more than once. But it's easy to get out of that. All you have to do is come back to this screen and make sure and just find the picture you're looking for, which they'll all be in here. So I'm just going to select that one and make sure the little check mark is checked and insert it. I know this picture is a little big, so I'm going to change the proportions. And I would say, unless you want a picture really big, or if you want something about medium size, it's usually about 500 to 800 pixels. So it's so I'm going to change this to 800. And I'm only going to edit one side of the dimensions because that way it will auto adjust the proportions. So once I have that in there, I'm just going to click off onto this little box and it'll auto adjust right there. And okay. And so here's my picture and I'm going to center it. So I'm going to go up to this. I'm going to do that. And then my picture is centered. If you wanted or needed to edit this, all you have to do is like hold down your mouse and drag over and then it's selected. So let's say if I didn't like how big that was, I would go back up here, say, let's try 600. Then click off to the side, it auto adjusts, and then click OK. So I'm going to keep it at that size. And so now I'm going to do a title, which will be called About Katie. Then I'm going to select my text and select heading 1. And I want this to be centered, so I'm going to click the centered button. And now I'm going to insert like my paragraph and my text about me. So then I'm just going to paste it in there and then there's my little fake about me. And so if I wanted, let's say, to add a link to this, I would say I might select this, let's say, and then hit this button and then add my link in the URL field. And then click OK, and there you go. So, and then that is really how to create a page. This little description right here, it's what's called a meta description. When you search for something on Google, you usually see a little blurb about what the page is about. That's what this is. It's just this is just for the meta, for the Google, or it's for the search engines to let a searcher know what is this page about. So I would encourage you to do that. It is a max of 250 characters. So, but that's what that is. And now all I have to do is click save right here at the bottom, and my page is created.